So what is the configuration actually? Anyone can tell me? What is actually configuration? Hello, I'm audible to all of you.
Process of selecting a SAP software.
Process of what?
To selecting the SAP software.
Okay. So nothing that. So SAP given us the some standard. Okay, so SAP set the some standard ones. Okay, so by using that standard one, as per the business requirement, we can modify that data. Okay, so that is nothing but the configuration or implementation of the SAP. So as like yesterday I will told you, no. So SAP given other material types like that. So the raw material type which given as the standard is a ROH. So by using this ROH, what we can do, we can configure as per the business requirement and create its as per our we can configure it in SAP now. So we can copy this standard one and we can create its copy for the business requirement as per the business requirement there. Okay. So that we can configure or implement the SAP. What is the yesterday or day before day, whatever we are doing. So we are doing the end user activity like a creation of the material. Okay. So the no any end user have the authority to customize the SCP. Okay. So means what I'm customizing today, I'm customizing this industry sector. Okay. So what end user can do? End user only can go to the T code of the MM01. Okay. So they can only selecting that data. Okay. They can select from the this drop down list and select the material type from the this list only. Okay. So what now as a customization we are doing, we can customize this means we can create what end user actually using for their end user perspective. Okay, so that is nothing but the customizing or a configuration there. Okay, understand? By using standard one, we are copying that and we can customize as per the business requirement. These all data. Okay, so right now, if one end user can come and select the industry like a mechanical, okay, and they can create material by using material type ROH. So they can only use that data, but in a background, how we can configure these all the things, that is nothing but the configuration and a customization of the SCP there. Okay. So they can come, select and all the data and create the material only. But in background, this is the role of the consultant to configure in a background all this data. Okay. So the for the creation of a or configuration of a material master, first initially we can configure the industry sector. So what about anyone can tell me what is the industry sector actually? Here I have mentioned already there. We have the lots of the industry. Okay. So like pharmaceutical, chemical, mechanical, plant and engineering, constructions, then food industries like that. Okay. So we have the lots of the industry sector. Okay. So for the creation of the industry sector, like this much of the industry sector will be available right now here. Okay. So today I'm just going to configure the construction industries there. So let's see. Yeah, plant engineering and constructions. I needed to add in this list. Okay, so right now there is no any here only the construction industry you are getting. So here is only appearing the construction industry. I need to configure and for the end user, so business requirement, they want I require this plant engineering and construction in this list. Okay, so how I can configure this? So in backend, we go to the which T code we are have the for the configuration. I'm audible.
SPRO.
SPRO, correct. All the configuration we are doing in the same ticket only. SPRO. Just go to the SPRO, SAP reference IMG. Then when we are playing with the enterprise structure, so there is a node of the enterprise structure where we can define all the enterprise structure. Right now, we are going to configure the material master. For that, the separate node of the logistic general here, where we can configure all the data related to a material master. Under that logistic general, we have the option of the material master here, okay. Then we have the option of the field selection. Under that, we have the option of the define industry sector and industry sector specific field selection there, okay. So just select on it. Okay, so here. If the error like this come, just go to the SM12, okay, and copy that username. So the data will log by that specific user will be shown here. Just select all and delete. So then our log data will be open. I want to define the industry sector like this. Okay, so this much of the industry sector will be there. Okay, so these are the some industry sector which is created by the consultants. Right now, I'm trying to create the new entries here and whatever like that. If you want to create and copy from the standard one also, you have the options to copy the standard one. Just select it and create on a copy. So just sector in the sector as a and putting as a and name as a which industry sector right now I'm creating. I'm creating industry sector as a plant and engineering constructions. Just paste the name of the industry sector here. Plant and engineering construction. Field reference I'm TM here, okay. So like this, you can enter whatever you required here in the sector name for the selection purpose only. Just enter the industry's description and select field reference, whatever here. So this is M is a standard one. Just select this and just enter. So like this, number of entries copied will be one and just save this configuration. Right now, this is showing as a Amrut customizing. So here I want to change the or create my own request. I can enter the name as a material master. So it will create a new request like this. Okay, so just click on the save. So the data was saved. So like this, I have created the industry sector. Okay, so right now, if I'm going to the end user screen and create a material with that industry sector, okay. So what material? Okay, like this, the industry sector will become here. Okay, a plant engineering and construction. So you can select this and create your material type. You understand how to configure the industry sector? All of you? I'm audible?
Yeah, yes, Mayur.
Yeah, like this. The industry sector is doesn't matter in material. Okay. So I will give you this file for your practice purpose. Okay. Once again, I will show you how to go to the path. Okay. So SPRO, then go to the IMG, then again go to the logistic general. Okay. So under that logistic general, as per your requirement, whatever industry type you want to do, you can create it there. Okay. So by following the same path, under that we have the option of the material master. Just copy it. Again, we have the option of the field selection there. Just paste it. And last but not least is the option of the define industry sector. Okay, like this, you can define your industry sector. Okay, all are clear? Which industry sector we have created? I will just put one screenshot of that. Okay, there it is A. So like this, you can also practice while you are practicing now. So you can set or create a document like this. Okay, so what is the days in the sector, whatever you are configuring, like this part and all the things. Okay, as per your requirement, you can create your own industry sector there. Okay, so after this, what we have, we can just go to the basic settings. Okay, so the next step is what we have to configure in a material master. So next step is the material type. What is the actual material type? I have already told to you. What is actual material type? Anyone can answer? What type of the material we are using in industry? I have already mentioned it. Okay, raw material, semi-finish, finish, like this material we are using in industry sector. Okay, packaging material, non-value-added, operating supplies, spare parts. So what these are nothing but the material types. Okay, so what we are doing, so like we are materials with the same basic attribute are grouped together and assigned to a material type. For example, here the sum of the material type will be given here, like a raw material will be created under the ROH, semi-finished material will be created under the HALP. These are the standard ones. So by copying this, we can create a customized one. Okay, you're getting, all of you, what is the material type and how it will be used in our industry. Okay, so these are the three main material type I have mentioned it, like raw materials, semi-finish and finished products. So they can categorize in a separate. Here they are mentioning in a, we can store the raw material in the separate box. Then semi-finish will be separate. Like this, finished product will be separate. You're getting or not? Please confirm me. Nandini, you clear?
Yeah, clear, Mayur.
Ritesh, hello, I'm audible.
Yes. I understand.
Okay, like that, we have the option of the configuration of the material type. Okay, before going to that, anyone can tell me how many number of the length in SAP to the material number? What is actually, any one of you can know about that? Means when we are creating a material by using at the end user level. Okay,
19 or 18.
okay, so this is the number length. Okay, so how it will be maximum in SAP? It will be 18. Okay, you can set in that manner. Okay, I will once again show you where it is will be set. So under the material master, then go to the basic setting. Here it will be shown define output format for the material number. Just click on it. So here the material number length will be maximum 18 numbers. So not then more, we cannot create a material number. Okay. So if I am entering here 20, so SAP will be not accepting. The length of the material number must not exceed 18 characters. Okay. So in SAP S4 HANA, it will be length will be increased to 18 to the 40 characters. Okay. So this is the difference between the material masters in S4 HANA in and ECC. Got it? So if someone asks you what is the maximum length of the number of material, so you can tell them 18 is the maximum number of the length there. Okay. All of you understand? This is the interview questions. Okay. So like this, you can save the material number output format for the material number. Okay. So you can also understand the length of the material. Then next step is to create or customize the material type. The path will be same. So I will just mention it. Path. Again, path will be same like IMG, SPRO, IMG, Logistic General. Then under that, we have the option like a material master. All of you are getting clear about the industry sector and
Yeah.
number of the length of the
Yeah.
material. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Rajshekhar, what about you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here we can configure the number of the length of the material. Under that, right now we are configuring the material type. Here is the option of the material type. Just select it after the basic settings. Basic settings, then go to the material type again. Define attribute of the material types. So this is nothing but the path of the define or create the material type or customize the standard material type there. Okay. So just click on it on the clock mark. So this much of the material type will be available here. How many material types will be available here? 288. Okay. So for the raw material, what is the standard material type? Anyone? For the raw material, ROH is the SAP given standard material type there. Okay. So just click on the position and select ROH. Okay. So like this, the ROH is shown like ROH as a raw material standard here. Okay. So just select on it. And if you want to view the details view, just click on it. Okay. So this is the material type ROH. Right now we are creating by using this. So as per the business requirement, if you want to customize this, so some business require, I want to customize this raw material type into their requirement. Okay. So whenever we are customizing anything, okay. So like this, I am customizing this ROH. So whenever you are creating, so initially you can use the Y or Z for the anything customizing. Whenever we are customizing the purchasing document type, whatever in the SAP you are customizing. So initially you can enter the Y or the Z letter. Okay. So that is nothing but the customize the document type or customize the material type anywhere. So I will show you. Just select this material type ROH, and here is the option of the copy as. So if I'm selecting the copy as, So I'm just deleting this ROH name for the customer. I'm entering as a YROH there. So I'm just creating this YROH raw material standard for my plant. So this is my plant. As per your requirement, you can enter the name of that. Okay, so raw material standard, which is I have created by copying the SAP ROH standard one. Initially, I told you now. So whenever you are customizing any document type, you can enter the starting of that initial letter as a Y or Z. That is the customize one there. Okay, so like this, you can just press enter and like this with the same key. Okay, so right now the system will not allow me because the someone has created the with YROH. So I need to change that as a ZROH. What happened? So like the same entry also exists. So what I can use ZRO1 like this. Right now this entry will be not pop up there. Okay. So I am creating a ZRO1 raw material standard for the my plant. Okay. So right now I'm just saving this and the quantity and value will be updated for that. So like this, whenever we are copying now, so like this number of the entries will be copied from the standard one. If we try to create a new one, so like that, you need to enter the all the these entries. Okay, why we are copying? You are getting because whenever we are copying the anything, so the all the standard data will be copied there. But whenever we are trying to create a new one, so that time, so the system will be asked for the enter the all the required data there. Okay, so you can just save like this. My material type will be created as ZRO1 raw material standard will be created there. Okay, so right now we can go to the end user screen once again. To check the material type which we have created will be pop up there or not. Okay, so like this, I am selecting this plant engineering. And what is my material type? What I have configured right now? Tell me. Anyone can answer?
ZRO1.
RO1 like this. Like this, my material type will be populating here. You're getting how I customize this? All are clear?
Yes.
Okay. So like this, I have customized the my material type by copying the standard SCP one. Okay. So again, just select it. And after the creation of the material type, you need to update its quantity and value. Okay. So just select your material type, or if you are not finding your material type, just click on the position and enter your material type as a ZRO1. So it will be automatically shown the list of their material type. Just select it and click on the quantity and value updating. Why? So whenever we are creating a purchase order or whatever like that, so and whenever we are receiving the material, we need to update its quantity and value into our plant. Without that quantity and value updating, we cannot update its value and quantity in our recipe system. Okay, so for that, it's a mandatory. Whenever you are copying the material type or whatever like that, you can always update its quantity and value whenever you are creating like that. So after that, click on the quantity and value updation. Just click on the position. And what is our valuation area? So always our valuation will be at the plant level. So my plant has a ZOOF. I'm entering and my material type as a ZRO1. I'm just entering it. So like this, you can also tick both the quantity, like quantity updation and a value updation, because it's a mandatory. Without that doing, the whenever we are creating a PO and we are receiving the material, so if this is untick, so it will show you the error. Okay. So this is the compulsory. You can do it whenever you are creating the material type. So always you need to update your value and quantity. Okay. So just tick here, checkbox, and save the transaction. So system should give the data already saved. Why this is already saved? Because I have copied the ROH. So for that, this will be automatically updated here, quantity and value updation. I will show you whenever we are creating a purchase order and all that. So that time I will show you if this is a untick, then which error will be come there. Okay. All of you clear this quantity and value updation and the customization of the material type there. Manjushri, you clear?
Yes, sir.
And what about Nandini? Any doubts in that?
Valuation area for only for plant, right?
Yeah. Valuation area is always for plant because we are purchasing the material for the plant only. Okay. So, and producing a goods for also the plant. So, totally what is the value for that plant will be only the valuation area will be the plant there. Because suppose here I am one plant in Mumbai. Okay. So, for the raw material, we are purchasing at the different rate. And one plant is located in Bengaluru. So, there is the rate of material is very different and transportation charges and all the things will be different. For that, we can keeping the valuation area as a plant always there. Okay. So for valuating the material. Clear about the valuation area?
Yeah, okay, got it.
And any other questions on that? There, okay. Rajshekhar, you clear about that? Kirtan, you understand about this process of the
Yes.
customizing of the material type
Yes, sir.
and all the things? Okay. Register, you have any doubts in that?
No, sir.
Okay, so like this, you can configure your material type there. Okay, so here is also option of the views. Okay, so whenever we are creating a material, the options are coming like the departments like accounting, classification. So here I can set whatever the required departments you can, while creating a material, you can choose and select from this list here. Okay, so we have the lots of the options like storage location. As per the business requirement, you can choose from the list there also. Okay, so if you are selecting these views from here, whenever you are creating a material as an end user, this all the departments will be shown there. Okay, so as this screen like this much of the departments will be shown here, like the accounting, warehouse, like this is totally depend on the when you are setting the material type. This totally depends on the material type which we are setting there. Tomorrow we will see about the number range of the material, how we can set the number range. Okay, whenever we are creating a material, it will be giving a number range like this. Okay, 6543, whatever. This is also the role of the consultant to set the number range for all the material type. Okay, so material type plays the very important role for this number range, field setting, and all the things there. Okay. So right now, I am not going with this field reference because it is a very high level knowledge to set whatever whenever you are creating the material, the some things are the required field like this. Okay. So that is the nothing but the field selection. Okay. This is nothing but the field selection. These things are mandatory. These things are mandatory. So below the things are not mandatory. Okay. So like this is the depend on the your field reference and the selection reference of the material type. Okay, so in future classes when we are covering the field reference, so that time we can cover this field reference and all the things there. Okay, then what is the purchase order external? Whenever we are creating a material type for the purchasing the raw material, it will be allow for the external purchase order. Okay, so what are the these things here? So here the three options are coming. Like 0 is that no external purchase order will be allowed, and 1 is for the external purchase order will be allowed, but the warning message issued. Okay, and I am here selecting as a 2 for the purchasing any raw material. We can create a purchase order. For that purpose, only always select this as a 2. For the external purchase order is a created for the raw material there, and internal we are not creating that raw material into the our internal plant there. Okay, so for that you can always select internal purchase order for the raw material as the no 0 as a no internal purchase order will be allowed for that. Okay, And this is the price control. I have already explained you what is this price control. Okay, so what is the standard price and moving average price for the raw material? It always be the moving average price. Okay, you understand this about the price control? The Saturday's in session I have also explained you about this. Okay, you are getting this about the price control. You remember the yesterday
Yes.
sessions?
Yes, yes. So what about the semi-finished or finished product? So we can
Yeah,
always
for the
select
semi finish
moving.
also it's moving average price, na. So for the finished product only we can choose this standard price. Okay, because the whenever we are also purchasing the semi finished product, so the rates are also variables, na. So for that we cannot set as a standard price. For only finished products we can set as a standard price, and it will be done by the only sales team, because for the finished product we are not responsible for that. Okay, so sales team will be creating or maintaining that views for the standard price. Here we can select only the moving average price, because we are purchasing the raw material. We are not purchasing the finished goods and all that things there. Okay, whenever we are purchasing that things, so at that time we can maintain as a standard price there. Okay, clear? And about this
Okay.
account category reference, so the account determination part where cover that time this will be explained. Okay, so right now I have also updated the quantity and its valuation. You clear about that? The quantity and value I have updated for the my plant. So this is nothing about the valuation area at the plant level. This is nothing but the screen of the material creation, what we have configured in a background. So it will be displayed while creating the material as a end user level. So you can also create your material type. Okay, so copy it from the standard one and customize your material type there. Okay, so what is my material type? ROE1 is the material type. I just put this screenshot for the understanding purpose. Always you can update the quantity and valuation. Okay, without that you can face the lots of the errors. Okay, so you cannot create the receive the material there. Okay, without updating the quality quantity and value, you cannot receive the material. Nandini, you clear about it or any doubts regarding this?
Yeah, while I practice, I will get
Yeah,
the
yeah. Okay, no issues. When you are practice, anyone of you, anyone doubts you are facing, so you can directly reach out to me also. And I am also putting the all the things in the group, so we can respond to that also. Okay, so no one can respond. Only Nandini going to respond that. So how many of you have created the enterprise structure? Only one response comes. So like that, in future, I don't expect like that. You can all respond to that questions whatever I am entering in that group there. Okay, all need to respond for that. And right now stuff in. So I will share this file whenever this completed. Okay, tomorrow the number range and a material group we have created in the background. Then and only then I am sharing this total file with all of you there. Okay, so I have already created all the things in that. So part to create a material, what is the standard material type, material machine, all the things. So this is for your reference purpose. And I am expecting also that you also create your own one file for your future reference there also. Okay. Rashikar, I am audible to you. You clear about the today's session? So what about your enterprise structure? I will finish it and try to practice from the creation of the material master. Okay. Okay. Nandini, you also try for the material master.
yeah, sure. I will.
Yeah. Okay. My screen visible? Hello. My screen is visible?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So yesterday in Material Master, we have configured the industry sector. Okay. So we have created the industry sector as a plant, engineering, construction. Okay. Then we can configure the material type. Then we can configure the material type by copying the ROH, which is a standard one given by the SAP. Okay. So what is our customized material type? Our customized material type is a ZRO1. Okay. So today we are going to the customizing the number range. So what is actually the number range? Anybody can tell me? Whenever we are creating the material, we are getting the specific number to the material. Do you remember while creating the material?
MM01.
No. I am not asking a T code. I am asking about the number range. Whenever we are creating the material, okay, MM01. So selecting the industry sector and material type. Okay, just select the basic views and enter the. Okay, here is a number, material number, like this 6543210199. Okay, so how this is pop up for the material? So this is nothing but the number range which we can assign in the background. So there are the two types of the number range in material master. Okay, first one is the external number range and second one is the internal number range. So first of all, we are going to learn about the internal number range. If the company uses non-mnemonic keys, do not enter the material number here. I can directly create the material without entering the any number. It will be the internal number range. Okay. And second one case, if I am manually entering the number range, so it will be the external number range. You clear about this external number range and internal number range? Because this is a internal number range which is assigned to our material type. Okay. And whenever I am creating the material by using MM01, and here I am directly entering the material number as a whatever MM0109, like this. This is the external number. It means system accept this. This is nothing but the external number range there. Okay. You clear about this? External and internal number range. Internal number range means we have specific given or assigned the number range to our material type, and it will be continue from that number. Okay. And in external, whatever we want, we can give it here, and the system will pick that number for that material type. Okay, so this is our material type ZRO1. So for that we can create the number range. So go to the SAP system, for the path SPR is a T code. Then anybody can tell me the path of configuration of material master? Anyone?
The logistic general.
Yes. Give me a second.
Sir, logistic general.
1 minute, 1 minute. Logistic general. Then logistic general. After that,
The
Material master.
Material master.
Material master, sir.
Then under that, basic
Field selection.
settings. No, basic settings. After that, here we have the option of the material
Material
type.
type.
Correct. Then yesterday we have created the material type. Okay. Today we are going to the define number range for the each material type. Okay. So just select on it. So the screen of the material master will be open here. So just go to the overview. So this much of the elements will be here. For setting the number range for the material master, first of all you need to create the element, then element group. Then you can assign the element to the your material type. So I will just show you the step-by-step procedure. Okay, so you want to search the press the control F, and what is our material type? ROH. Okay, ROH. Just select it. ROH material standard. Okay, so this is our material type. ROH material standard. Okay. So this is assigned to the ABC group. Why this material number is coming to our material? Okay, so I will show you. Whenever we are creating the material by using MM01, I am selecting a standard material type as a ROH. Okay, so select it, enter the plant and other things. So like this, so 200 number is coming, because why? So the number range of that material type will be assigned 65432100, and the current status is 199. Whenever we are creating the number, so it will pick the next number. You clear? Why our material is getting the this number is 654321? Because whenever the number range will be assigned for the material type, this number range will be assigning to the ROH standard material type. You clear about this? This is a standard one. Today we are going to create the number range for our yesterday's customized material type. Okay, just click on the groups here. Here is the option of the element group. These are the n number of the element groups here. Okay, just click on the create option. Okay, so enter your group number. Here I am entering number range for soup. Okay, which is my company code. If like this, you can select the number range which is available already in a system. You can just click on the interval, and here is the option of the free intervals. Just select it. So this much of the intervals will be available here, from the 10,000 to 12,000, 1, 2, 3, 130. Okay, or either you can also create your own number range. Okay. Okay, manually also you can enter. Here I am putting the number range for my the group is 9 followed by some zeros, and to the number 1 followed by some zeros. I'm just saving this. Okay, so system is given error. So enter the number lesser than this. This is the practice team, okay? So lots of the prepares created the number range. This is here I can choose from the free interval because it's going to I can just select from the free intervals. So here I am choosing this number range because this is the free number range which is start on a 1 2 3 1 4 8 to the 2 1 1 1 0. So I'm just saving. So this is the error. Because this is the practice team, lots of the candidates are created the n number ranges, okay? So it's difficult to get a trial and error method to check. Like these are the number of range created here, okay? So just because of that, whenever I am creating the new number range, so it will be showing the numbers are overlap. So as per the requirement, those are practicing so they can create the multiple number range. So we are not able to create the number range there. I will try it once again. Yeah, this number will be accepted. So which is started from 7813191 270. Okay, so just I am created the group and saving this data. Okay, so if you go to the follow down, so this is our number range element group. Okay, so this number range will be given to our material type. Or right now we have created the element as a number range for zoo. So yesterday, which material type we have created? Anyone can tell me? Customize material type name. Yesterday we have created na ZRO1 by copying the ROH standard one. Do you remember?
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Okay. So just again go to the screen of groups here. Just control F. Enter your material ZRO1. Okay. Not that. Okay, this is ZRON. So the ZRO1 material type is linked to the ABC group. Right now we have created the one element group. So name as a number range for the zoo. So what we can do, I want to assign this material type to the my number range created. Just right click on it, and here is the option of the assign. Just select it, view its detail. Okay. Here is the list of the group. This is the number range. Okay. Control F. Just okay. Here we can assign our group to our material type. Just again we can check it. Press Control F and enter your material type. Click on that. Here, the number range for the soup will be assigned to the ZRO1 material type which we have customized. So right now we can save this data and try to create the material by using same material MM01. Okay, select industry sector and select the ZRO1. Okay, press enter. Select the basic data 1 and 2 purchasing, general data and accounting views. Enter the plant storage location. Okay. So like this, system will be getting the number range which is we have assigned. You're getting how this number will be changed. This is the critical processor process. Once you can go through the recording, you will get to know. Or once again, I will tell you how to do that. Okay, like this, we can set the internal number range. Okay, right now I am creating a one material as a test material. Okay. Just saving this. Okay. So the material get the number starting from 78131. So here in backend we can check what is the number and like this 78131 will be used. You clear? Why the system will be given to this our number to our material type. Anyone has doubt? Hello, I'm audible?
Yeah,
Yeah, yes.
So like this, we can assign the internal number range to our material type. So once again, I will show you what is the process for it, okay? Because that time I have a little bit of, okay, so just go to the logistic general, okay? Material master, then you can go to the basic setting. Under that, you have the material type. Here, the option of the define number range for material type. Just select on it. Okay. So just create a group, whatever the group you want to create on this. Like, okay. After the creation of the group, just press Ctrl F and whatever the your material type, you can check or enter here and click on right tick. So this material type will become here. Just select on it and check. Okay, so which number range will be assigned to your material type there. Okay, like this you can assign the material type to your specific number range. Like this, my material has the this number 781319127. Okay, this is the internal number. Whenever I am trying to create the another material type, system will be giving the next number after the 78131. Okay, so right now I am again try to create the second material by using the same window structure and material type. Okay, so the same data. So like now the system is giving the 78132 automatically. Okay, so that's for the number is set to the material type. So the it will be giving the internal number range to our material. You clear about this, all of you? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Just
Yes.
like this, you can assign the number range, internal number range to your material type, because the number range will be totally dependent on the your material type, whatever you are choosing. Okay. So the second one is the external number range. Okay. So it is also like same. You can create it and assign it the okay. And yesterday we have created a material type there. Okay. So just go to the material type and what's your material type? ZR1 is a material type. Okay. So just select it and go to the details view. Here is an option of a external number assignment without check. If this is right now, this is a untick. Okay. So I am go to the creation of the material once again. MM01. Okay. And selecting the industry sector and material type as a ZR1. So here I am entering the number of the material as Z001234. Right now, system is giving me the error. So the no external number assignment is possible for the material type. Okay. So again, I am going to the material type. I am just click on this checkbox and save the configuration. Okay. Then once again, I am try to create the material. Okay, by using MM01. Okay, and right now here I am entering the whatever I want, alphanumeric number, whatever like that, zoom 1 to 3, and try to create the material. System will accept this number. Okay. like this. You're getting the difference between the internal and external number range. Hello everyone.
Yes, yes, sir.
Like this, you can create the external and internal number range for your material. Right now, system will be directly given whatever I am typing there. Okay, so it will not pick up the internal number range as per the requirement. Okay, so I can create the material, whatever I want to enter here material number, I can enter it and create the material. So like this, you can create your both the internal and external number range for your material type. So any doubt in this? Nandini, you clear?
I got it.
Okay, okay. So to try to create it, internal and external average, it's a little bit of difficult topic because it's lots of the things to do it. Create a material group, assign to it number range and all the things there. Okay. This is about the number range. Okay, internal and external average. And last but not least is the creation of the material group. Okay. Whenever we are creating the material. Okay, so there is option of the creation of the yeah, Ritesh. What's the question?
Yes, I have a one question for number range.
Okay.
So, what will be the best practice for real-time projects? So when we'll assign or configuring number range.
Yeah,
So
because this is a practice server. Okay, here the lots of the candidates are created their own number range for the practice. Okay, so whenever in real time you will be create a single number range for the material. Okay, from the start from 00 to 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh. Okay, for the internal number range.
So if the number range is expire, I think so that time what I will do.
Okay, so that time you can extend that number range because we in a business blueprint we have defined the number range and all the things there. Okay, so maybe the number range will be not expired, it will be not consumed. So the for the purchase order we have defined the specific number range. For the material raw material we have the different number range. Okay, so it will be not consumable. Here the lots of the number range will be created now, so it will be difficult to find the free number range. Okay, so in real
So
time
that time,
this is
so
not happening.
so that time how will understand so that this number range is free or
Yeah,
it's
there is no need
consumed.
to get the free number range at that time because this is the fresh system. Okay, SAPs. So that time you have the not this data. There is only a standard one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now we have to create the material type. So what's the material group? So as per the material type, we have also the one specific material group. Let's consider we have the thousands of the spare parts in company. Okay. So we cannot identify that material. Okay, which one is the mechanical spare part, which one is the electrical, which one is the electronics. Okay. For that, we can divide that all the material into the material group. Okay, so for the reporting purpose for the industry we have created the material group. So means for example here we can divide the material type kurta, different material groups such as all the cotton kurtas into the cotton groups, denim kurta into the denim groups, silk kurta into the silk group. Like this we have the one common material type like raw material. Under that we have the lots of the material group for the reporting purpose. Okay, so whenever we are going to reporting, okay, so mm60 is the list report of the material. Here if I am selecting the plant, okay, like a ZOOF, system will given us the all the material list under that same plant here. Okay, so right now what I want to change the only I want the raw material from that group. So what I can do, I can enter the material group. So what is the material group? ROH. Under that ZOOF. So I have the only one material with the ROH. You clear? So like that, we can also specify the material group for the reporting purpose. So like that, we can classify the material group for the material type. You clear about this? Why we are using the material group for the classification of the material? Here is the lots of the material groups. So for that, we can select it and we can get the list of the specific materials so related to electricals, electronics, engineering spares. For that, we are using this material group. So the path for the configuration of the material group is SP arrow. Click on the SAP reference IMG. Go to the logistic general. Is option of the material master once again, and go to the settings for key field. Okay, here is the option of the define material group. So like this, we have the standard one as a 001 as a default group. Okay, so I will just show you once again. This is the material when you are evaluating. Just select it. Okay, this is the material group. Right now we are selecting the material group from this drop down list. Okay, so like this 001 is a default group. Right now I am creating or customizing the new material group by following the path. So I am just creating the new material group. Click on the new entries. What material group you want? So I need here ZOOF 10. I want this material group for what? For the raw material. Here you can enter the description. Okay, I'm just selecting it and save this group here. Okay, once again the customization request will be open and the material group will be created here. Okay, so right now I can just go to the mm01 once again and try to create the material with this material group. Okay, so mm01. Okay, select the plant and all the things. Enter the basic data. Okay, so enter the basic data of measurement as a each. So here I can put the one compressor. And for that material group, what we have created right now, material group. So you can just search it ZOOF10. Okay, or you can directly enter here also ZOOF10. So this is our customized material group. You can enter it and create your material type. Like this, you can customize your material type as per the business requirement. Okay, and you can use it into your creation of the material. I have saved this. Okay. So the material 78135 will be created here. So you clear about this material group and number range today session? Any doubts in this? Hello, Nandini.
Yeah, yes, Maya.
Like this, you can customize your material group, number range, creation of the number range for your specific material type, and all the.
Okay.
And another one short topic I have covered today here. So I am creating the material with the different ordering unit with basic unit of measurement is different. So just try to create one material here by selecting the mechanical engineering and material type as a raw material. Okay. Select all the basic data one and to purchasing view, general plant data and accounting view. Okay. And save the plant and all the things here. Okay. Servo to 20 oil. I'm creating here oil. So basic unit of measurement for oil is liter. Okay. So I'm selecting as a liter of the basic unit of measurement and material group as a equal 1. Which one is a standard one? Okay. Just press enter. Here the ordinate which is shown here. So I'm selecting order unit for this oil as a drum. If I'm selecting this is as a drum DR, okay, and just press enter, system will be asked me for one drum ordering unit. So what is the conversion factor here? Means how much liter of the one drum? I am here putting 100 liters for one drum. Okay. So just enter it, and if you want to check the what is the conversion factor, you can just click on this additional data and go to the unit of measurement. It will be showing is 1 drum is equal to 100 liters. If you want to change here, you can also change. Just go to the additional data here. Okay. So after entering this, I am creating this material for the valuation price of 3000 and moving average price is a 100 rupees. So I am creating this material. Okay. 78136. Right now, what I can do, I can create this purchase order by using M21N. Okay. NB is the standard document type. Vendor is under that. Company code we can choose. Enter your enterprise data. Data company code is Zoom. Okay. And here I am selecting the material for plant. You can select the material. Okay. Servo to 20 oil. After entering this, I'm just press enter the plant and storage location. Okay, here is order unit is in drum. Pure quantity I can put as a 10. Okay, so 10 drum I am ordering there. Okay, at the rate of 100 rupees. So whenever I am creating the material, at that time I have put the order unit as a drum. So I am creating the PO for the 10 drums. So how many material I am receiving? Anybody can tell me? How many liters of oil we are going to receive?
thousand liter.
No, 10 into 10, how is 1000? 100 liters,
Oh,
na?
yes, yes, 100.
So like that, this is the conversion factor for the order unit. I will just create the purchase order, okay? And just check it purchase order. So no message issue they will check. I'm just saving this purchase order, okay? So what the purchase order number is? This is the purchase order number. We can receiving the material by using Migo. I'm just pasting the purchase order number here, okay? And material quantity is 10 drum. You clear? And 1 drum for 100 liters, sorry, 1000 liters we are going to receive, not 100 liters, okay? So here is the conversion factor also will be shown. I'm just checking the stock of this material in our recipe system. So what's the ticket for check the stock? MMB is a ticket for checking the stock. So just check. Right now, what we have? We have the zero stock in unrestricted use. Okay. We are going to receive the 10 drums here. Just click on T, check, and post the material. Okay, so the material will be received. Once again, you can check the stock of the material, refresh it. Right now, we have the stock of 1000 liters. You get? Understand how the ordering unit and unit of measurement will be different? It will be showing 10 drums, but actually we have the 1000 liters of the oil. Like this, you can also create your own material type with a different ordering unit and different unit of measurement. Okay, all of you clear about this? So I will stop the recording. Anyone has a doubt? Tesh, Manjushri, Kirtan, Rajesh, Rashikar. My screen is visible?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just entering to the SAP. So what's the path for the configuration of material master? After SPRO, SAP reference IMG, then anyone remember? No, there is no material master. No. I'm asking to you path. How I can go? Nandini, do you remember? Okay, no issue. After the SPRO, we are going to the reference IMG. Then we have the option of the logistic general. Under that, we have the option of the material master. You need to go through the recording again. Okay, so you need to follow the path only right now. So after the completion of this, I will give you the ticket for that all. Okay, so currently time being, you can use the following by the path only. Okay, so how I can customize the material type? what in this selection, what I can select here? Anybody of remember? You able to see my screen?
Basic settings.
Correct. Under basic settings, where I can go?
Maintain company code for.
No. Here is no maintain the company code and all the things. Here I am conferring the material type. So here is the option of the material type here. Okay. So first of all, I can create a one material type for your understanding purpose only. So just click on the define attribute of material type. Correct. Just click on it. So here is a n number of the material will be pop up here. So I am just creating the or copying the material type from the standard arrow h, okay, which is a standard material type. Just I am selecting it, click on the copy, okay. I am entering the number as a ZR is okay. So I am just entering as a ZRO2 there and changing this description as a raw material standard, okay. Then all these things will be remain same. So you all got these things, okay. In yesterday's session, what is the moving average price, okay. Then external purchase order, internal purchase order, quantity and value updation, and these are the user departments which we are selecting, and this is the external number range, okay. So you clear about this all the things. What is this external number range for the without check whenever we are creating a material type? All are getting yesterday's session. Whenever I am creating a material without entering or selecting an internal number range, so I can enter anything for the material, okay. So you clear about this? This is the checkbox for that, okay. You can understand this. So right now I'm just creating ZRO2 for the today's session, okay. So right now all the number of entries will be copied here. I'm just click on right click. So the my material type ZRO2 raw material standard will be created here. I just want to update its quantity and value updating. Just select on it. Because without quantity and value updating, so you cannot create a purchase order now, or you cannot receive the material there, okay. So for that it's compulsory to update your quantity and value for the raw material. So what is the valuation area? Yesterday I have explained you. Anyone of can tell me? What can I enter here as a valuation area? No. That is the valuation class. Here is a valuation area. I told you na yesterday. Always plant is your valuation area. Do you remember? Hello. So always enter your plant as your valuation area. So my plant as is ZOO and my material type is a RZRO2. So every time you can understand this, okay. So what is the valuation area while quantity and value updation? So every time you need to enter your plant here and always these two check mark there, okay. So whenever you are receiving the material, it will be updating your quantity as well as value, okay. So if you are not tick this box, so whenever you are receiving the material, you are facing the issues. So at that time, when we are receiving the material goods ship, so that time I will show you why what is actually error will be happen there, okay. So right now I am just tick this both and just save this transaction, okay. So the my material type as a ZRO2 will be created. So in end user screen, I will once check so my material type is coming or not. So what's the ticket for the creation of the material master?
MM01.
MM01.
Yeah.
So here in the sector, I'm selecting as a mechanical. Whatever you want, you can choose it here. Okay. So my material type, customized material type is a ZRO1. Okay. Here my ZRO2. Okay. So raw material standard will be come here. You're getting all of clear this? Ritesh, Nandini, Rajshekhar. Okay, like this. I am trying to create my material type, and right now I am able to create the material with this customize the material type. Okay, and what about this checkbox? So here, if this checkbox is ticked, then whenever I am trying to create the material with using any keys like ZOOF, 1000, whatever I am entering here, system will take that number there. Okay, so this is the external number. Okay, so whatever you want, you can enter it and try to create the material. System will accept it. So like this material number will be getting your this number. Okay, so if I am not tick on that checkbox, okay, so I will show you. If I am untick this and save this configuration and again try to create the material with the MM01, okay, and if right now I am selecting the inspector as a EM and a raw material type as a ZRO2, and right now I am entering this, so the system will showing me the error. The number will not define for that material standard. You clear about this external number assignment? Everyone, please give me response. I want. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So after the creation of the material, what's our next step? We need to assign the what we are assigning. The number range to our material type, correct na? So right now, what's the our number range coming to this material type? I will check it once, okay? So by selecting this, just enter the required fields here. And right now, this number range will be coming because I am copying the standard one. So right now I want to change this number range. What I can do, I need to change its number range as per my requirement. Okay. So here is a tab of define number range for each material type. Just go to here, and here is a lots of the options. Just if you want to check the intervals, display intervals, so this much of the intervals will be created here. Okay, so this is the demo server. So lots of the students are created the multiple numbers here. So for that we cannot create the number range for the special purpose. I can use existing ones only here. Okay, you clear about this number range? Why I'm yesterday I'm trying to create a new number range. Okay, so at that time I will get facing a lots of there. So right now I can use the existing one number number range there. Okay, so for creating any number range, first of all we need to create the groups. So here is a lots of the group like the non-assigned elements, Excel batch. So which group yesterday we have created? Anyone of you remember? So yesterday I have created the group like a number range for ZOOF, correct? And in the morning, Nandini, do you remember? Nikhil has created the Nick group. So whatever we are creating the group, it will always come in the bottom. If you want to check, you can just scroll down and your group which you have created, it will be pop up here. Okay. So I think this group, I want to delete this. Okay. Right now, I'm creating a new group once again for the today's material type. Just click on the create option here, and okay, so I'm trying to create a new group, number range Mayu. Okay, and just select the number range here, whatever you want. So right now I'm trying to select this. If it's taken, I don't know. Yeah, now it will be taken. No, it will be saying us the enter the intervals without overlap. Why its issue is coming? Because lots of the candidates create their own number range. These numbers are will be overlapping to their number range. So for that reason, system will be not accepting this number range. For that issue, what I can do, I can select the intervals which is available. For that, I can go to the intervals, and here is the option of the free intervals. So just click on it and select the number range which is available there. Okay, so 21 2000, this number range will be available like there. Okay, This is the very big number range. I can select this number range. Okay. Just go to intervals, click on the free intervals, and these are the free intervals will be available here. I'm just selecting this number range for the my material type. Here 21 2000 will be here. So what I can do, 21 2500, and just enter this. Not accepting this also. I'm keeping the same number range. Okay, no issues. So after that, I can just save this again. Intervals without overlap. So why this issue is coming? Do you know? Because lots of the number intervals will be assigned to the group there. For this,
While selecting this number,
yeah.
this is a standard one.
No, this is not a standard one. This is the customized one. So all are coming and creating their own number range. Okay. So the
Okay, if you
whenever
customize the number, there is any particular digits of value like 10 more than 10.
no,
within
whatever
10.
you want, you can clear it there. Okay.
Okay.
Because right now this is the practice system. Okay. So lots of the candidates are coming and creating their own number range. Okay. So just because of that, I'm facing the error while selecting this number range here. Accepting or not? I will check it. No, this is also not accepting. Okay. So this is a trial and error method. Okay. So whenever you are creating a number range for that, your material type, you need to check all the number ranges and all the things there. And that time only you can assign your number range. This is also not accepting. From that list, you can select. It's a very critical to select the number range because if I say this, okay. You understand now how to select the number range and all the things there, all of you. So try it because this is a very lengthy process to select the number range. You need to. All of you clear till number range. Hello.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
So this is also not coming because if I'm trying to create a new number range, na, so I am getting 1.5 hour and 2 hour because of this. All the numbers are very overlapped with each other. Okay, do you understand the situation? Okay, no issue. So you understand the creation of the group. Okay, so in the morning while I am practicing, I have created the group for NR for the standard material. Okay, so I have assigned this number range for that group. Okay, so right now what I can do, I can assign this group to the my material type. Okay, just like I'm selecting this number range for 1 lakh to 1,20,000 there. Okay, so I'm just using this number range and I'm assigning this number range to the my group. So which material type right now I have created? Any one of you? Please answer me. Which group right now we have created a material type?
ROH.
No, no, not ROH. I have created ZRO2. Right now I have created. You forgot? So this is the raw material standard, which is right now I have created from copying the ROH. Okay. So what I can do? So this group will be not assigned to anyone. So what I can assign that is ZRO2 to my, this is right now assigned to the ABC group. So I want to assign this group to the my NR for standard material, which is a group created in the morning from my side. So just press click Control F1 and you'll be getting the find list there. Okay, so you can enter your material type ZRO2. So you will get the your material type. Okay, so like this is my material type, which is I have customized one. So just select it and click on the element group and just go to the bottom. So recently created your element group will be pop up here like a number range for the standard material. Just select it. So your material type will be automatically linked to the this number range. You clear how to create the group and how to assign your material type to the your element group? All of you, any doubts in this? And save this data once again. So and try to create the material with that material type only. So just go to the ticket of MM01. Select the views which you require. Okay. Enter the plant and storage location. So right now system will take on the number range which is I have set there. You clear all of you how to set the number range? Any doubts? Because today is the last session for the configuration of the material master. Okay. Hello. I am audible to all of you? Like this. Like this, you can also try to assign your number range there. Okay. Or if you are not assigning the number range, you can ping me. So I will tell you once again. Okay. So, but I think you all are clear about the number range today. Okay. So let's start the today's topic. So what is the field selection? Okay. So this is the screen of the creation of the material. Here there is a checkbox like a right tick. You are seeing this. Whenever I am entering the whatever the description of the material, and I am entering here the base unit of the measure as a each. And if I am not entering this material group, this is the required field here. And just I am trying to press the enter. So the system will give me the error like fill in all the required entry fields. This is nothing but the field selection. Means in the screen of the creation of the material master or the change of the material master, these are the required fields. Okay, so in this below there is no right tick mark. Okay, so these fields are not required in for the creation of the material. Okay, so without entering this right mark tick, I cannot process for the creation of the material. So here I am selecting the group as a 0001. Again I am press enter. So here is also these things are not mandatory. Okay, purchase group is also not mandatory. Ordering unit is also not mandatory. Material group is I have entered. Okay, then press enter. In this field selection also under plant data storage one, so no things are will be mandatory here. Okay, so this validation class I am selecting 3000 and moving average price of 10 rupees whatever. So after entering this, then and only then, so it will be showing us we can save the material. Okay, so if without entering the required entries, we cannot save the material. Okay, so I will once again show you if I am not entering this. Okay, so this is the required field. Without entering this, I cannot process or create the material because in backend these things will be set as a required as per the business requirement. Do you understand? What is the field? Is nothing but the fields. How we can set this is if I want to basic unit of measurement is optional field. So how I can do it in the basic data one in the purchasing side. Also, I want to this purchasing. I want to this purchasing group as a mandatory field. So how I can do this is nothing but the field selection in a material master. Do you understand what is the field selection? Means each and every screen of this, if you want to things to required mandatory or optional entry, so this is nothing but the field selection in a material master. So right now what I can do, I want to this purchasing group as a mandatory. Some business require, I want this purchasing group will be entering the mandatory or a required field. How I can do it? So here is a option of the field selection in a material master. Okay, under the same node, under the SPRO IMG, go to the logistic general. Okay, then material master. Here is a option of the field selection. Are you getting? All of you clear?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so just go to the field selection here. Okay, so here is the lots of the options. Assign the field to the field selection groups, maintain the field selection for the data screen. What is this? So right now I will explain all these things there. So if you are going to this, so these are the fields, whatever you require there. Okay, so these are the selection groups for the fields. So I will go to the material type once again. What is the field screen reference? Yesterday I have told to you, no? So if you want to directly go to the creation of the material type, so T code for that is a OMS2. After entering the OMS2, you can directly jump to the screen of the material type there. Okay, so this is the T code for that. You will not follow the path. You can directly use the T code of the OMS2. So what is my material type? ZRO2, which is I have created right now. So click on this and click on the details. Okay, yesterday I have told you no, what is the field reference. I will tell you in the future classes. So with this field reference, so whatever the things are compulsory and mandatory will be set here. This is things will be right now optional entry. This is the optional entry. This is the required entry. So how this will be done? So this is totally depends on this field reference. So this is the standard field reference. Okay, for this material type. So ROH is the, because why ROH coming? Because whenever I am creating the material, I am copying the its standard one. So just because of that, the field reference also will be coming as a standard one. I want to customize this field reference. Okay, so because whenever I am try to change the field reference of this ROH, so it will be applicable for all the material type which is created under that or copying that the standard one. Because I don't want to do that, I just want to create this field reference as a customized one. So whenever the changes I am doing, so it will be applicable for only this customized material type. I don't want to get the changes all the setting in the standard one. Okay, you clear? So how to do that I will tell you. Okay, so once again go to the creation of the material master. So here I want to do this purchasing group as a required entry. Just get there your pointer and just press F1. Okay, so the system will give the information about that things. What is that field? Okay, so this is the purchasing group. What is the purchasing group? It's the key for a buyer or a group of a buyer who is responsible for a certain purchasing activities. So it will be showing the description of the all the things there. Okay, if I want to check order unit, just get your pointer there and press F1. So it will giving you the details about what is the purchase order unit of measure. Specifies the unit of the measure in which the material is ordered. You clear about this? How to get the details about the any fields? So just select it and press F1 button from your keyboard and you will get to know about all the things about that field. So after that, you can go to the technical information. Okay. So after entering or clicking on this technical information symbol like a hammer and spanner, here is the option of a technical information. So after that entering or click on the technical information, system will given to you the technical information about this purchasing field. Okay. You clear about all these things? Please confirm me. Ritesh sir. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, you clear about this?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. What about Nandini?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. So like this, whenever we are entering the data in SAP, it will be stored in a background. So the purchasing data will be stored under the table name here. It is the table name MARC. So the whatever the data we are entering here, like a material group, ordering unit, base unit of measurement, all the things, it will be stored in a this table name called as a MARC. And what is this field screen? I want this field screen. So the purchasing group has the field screen as a MARC table name, and EKGRP is the screen field. So I'm just copying this screen field. Okay. So screen field means what? This is the screen and this is the purchasing group as a field. So this is the technical name of that screen field. MARC table, under that EKGRP, the data will be stored. I just copy this. Okay. And go to the customization screen of the SAP. Okay. So here is the option of the under field selection. Here is the option of the assign fields to the field selection group. I'm just click on it and press Ctrl F. I want to search the field name. Okay, so here just press the Ctrl F, or here is the option of the field name. Okay, so enter or paste your field name. Okay, so MARC EKPRG is your field name. So after entering this, okay, this is the your field name. And what is the description of that? Description is a purchasing group, and the selection group is a 220. Okay, so you can just remember this. Whatever the field selection you want, field selection group, you can just enter the field name here and search for your selection group. After getting the selection group, okay, you can just copy this selection group. Okay, I'm just copying this. Do not change anything here. Okay, because this is the standard one. Again, go to the maintain field selection for data screen. Okay, so here is the option of the by field reference. Okay, then click on the position. And what is our field reference? So go to the material type. So what is our field reference here? Anybody can tell me? You able to see my screen now? What is the field reference here? Hello? ROH. Okay. So ROH is a field reference. So again, I'm going to this screen and enter the field reference as a ROH. Okay. So this is the ROH, which is a standard field reference. So I cannot change here under this field reference. So what I can do, I can just copy this ROH field reference and create my customized field reference. Okay. So for the my that customized material type, I want to create the customize the field reference. Okay, so I'm not using this ROH, because if I am using this ROH field reference and I am doing the changes, so it will be applicable for all the field reference which is the used by the ROH. Okay, so here I'm just selecting this field reference as a ROH. Okay, and here is the option of the copy as. So what I can do, I can just copy this. Okay, and entering the field reference name as a PDF RR. Okay, PDF RR, I am creating a new field reference. Just enter it. Okay. So number of the entries will be copied and save these. So my new field reference will be ZFRR will be created here. I'm just copying this field reference. Okay. And entering this field reference into my this field reference of the material type ZRRF. Okay. And saving this customized field reference here. Okay. So right now I am changing the field selection by with reference to the this field reference only ZFRR. You all of clear till what is the field reference, how I am customizing and copying this? Any doubts till? Everyone, you can ask me. I want a response from your side also. If any doubts and questions. Rajshekar,
Yes, sir, clear.
you clear? Kirtan,
Yes, sir, clear.
okay. Then Anandu Krishna, you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Yeah, you can go to the recorded session also, okay? Then you will get
Okay.
to know about all the things. Nandini, you have any doubts till?
No.
Okay. If any doubts, you can ask me, okay? So Ritesh sir, you have clear till creation of the screen reference, field reference?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Only in a material master it will be critical. Whenever you are going to the vendor master and all the things, so there it's very easy. In material master only, it will be the critical thing. Okay. So I'm just created the field reference as a ZFRR. Okay. So what is our field selection? So once again, I will show you how you can copy the your field reference. So just click on the purchasing group. Right now, this is the optional entry. I want to do this entry as a required. I'm just click on that purchase group. Okay. So enter the F1 key and then it will show you the description of that field key. Then click on the technical information. So the data will be stored in the this MARC table. I want this screen field for the this field selection of the purchasing group. I'm just copying this screen field, copy this, okay, and go to the customization of the material. Here is the option of the assign fields to the field selection group, okay. Then I'm just click on the field name and paste the field name here and enter, okay. So MARC EK GRP is a purchasing group short description and field selection group as a 220, okay, because this is very standard one. Please do not change anything here. I'm just copying this 220, okay. I require this, Control C, and again go to the maintain field selection for data screen, click on it, okay. And what is our field reference? Please tell me, answer it. Which field reference right now I have created?
ROH.
No, that is not a field reference. ROH a material type. Field reference, which tell ZFRR, na?
ZFR.
Correct. ZFRR is my field reference. So I am entering as a ZFRR here. So after entering this, so just select it and go to this details view. So these all the fields will be come here. So what is our field selection? 220. So just go to the 220. Okay. So 220 field is right now optional entry here. Okay. So I want to this entry as a required. I'm just selecting on this 220 as a required entry. Okay. Do you understand? Before that, this is a optional entry. I want to do this as a required entry. I'm just remove this tick here and tick on this required entry and I'm saving this, okay. And right now try to create the material with the same material type. Go to the MM01, okay. Select the industry sector and material type right now, which is high customize. ZRO2, okay. Select the data. Enter the plant and storage location. Okay. Enter the description, what you want. Basic unit of measurement each. Material group, you can select anyone. Just press enter. Right now, you are getting the purchasing group will things in here. Required entry. You're getting how I can change these things? All are clear? Without entering the purchase group, if I try to create the material, system will be giving me the error. All the required entries fields are mandatory. So I'm just entering the purchasing group. Before that, the purchasing group is a optional entry there. Right now, I am entry that entry as a required. So like that, you can change anything in your material selection there. Okay. So all of you are clear that the configuration of the field selection in materials management. Any doubts? Or once again, I will show you like this. Okay. In basic data one here. Okay. So the old material number. Okay. Right now, this thing is a optional entry. Okay. So what's the process? Anyone can tell me? What can I do? Please answer. I want this old material number as a required entry there. Okay. You're getting or not? Everyone? I think you are not getting. Hello. Please answer.
Mayur, come again.
So once again, I will repeat this process. Hello.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So right now, I want this whole material number as a required entry here. Okay. So just click your cursor on this material number. Okay. So and then press F1 key. So it will be giving the information about what is the material number under which you have managed the material. So you can, there is no worry about these things. You can just click on this technical information. Okay. Then the data of the basic data 1 and 2, it will be saving in the table name as a Mara. So I don't require this table right now. I require this screen field because this is the screen and old material number is a field. So for that, I require the screen field here. I'm just copying this screen field. Okay. And go to the configuration screen of the material. So under the field selection of the material master, here is the option of the assign field to the field selection group. Just click on it and click on the field name. Okay, enter the field name there. Okay, so the field name Mara BISMT. It's short description old material number. So the selection group as a 114 there. So this is I'm copying 114 and go to the maintain field selection for the data screen. Click on it. Okay. So what's the my field reference number? So here, whenever I'm creating the material, so I'm customize this field reference as a ZFRR. Okay. So just into the same screen, click on the position and enter your field reference as a ZFRR. Okay. Select your field reference key, click on the detail views, and what is that field selection? 119, I think. Let me check it once again. Is that
114.
what's 114? Okay, 114. Select your field reference key, click on the detail views, and go to the 114. Right now, 114 is a optional entry here. So I want this entry as a required. I'm just click on this required entry and save this data. Okay. And just once again try to create the material. By using the same material type and all the things. Okay, so right now system will be asking me also the enter the old material number here. You understand or not right now? Nandini, Vitesh sir,
Yeah, got it, got it.
like this, if I want to change anything in the field of the material master, like that you can change your all the things, okay, as per the business requirement. Some business want, I want this field as the required entry, mandatory, suppress, whatever. Like this, you can done your field selection of the material master. Right now, I will remove this old material number as a required entry. Just go to the field selection screen once again and unselect this, save the data. Okay, so it will be saving the configuration. Once again, if I try to create the material with the same material type, the system will be not asking me for that old material number there. Okay. Like this right tick will be gone from that old material number. So this is nothing but about the field selection of the material master. All of you are clear or not today's session? Any doubts you can ask me.
Yes, clear.
Clear, all of you?
Yeah, clear, clear.
Yeah, like that you need to practice it, because in a material master it's a little bit of critical. You need to more practice for that things. Okay, just wait, I will take a one snap. In yesterday sessions, whatever. So no one has shared with me the enterprise structure document. Guys, have you created or not?
Yeah, I created, I will share you.
Yeah, all of you need to share your enterprise structure data, okay? Because without that, we cannot proceed forward, okay? If you are not getting, you can ask me anything. If you are not getting, then no, we are going fast, very fast right now, or you are getting. I'm asking genuinely.